Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your monthly psychic tarot reading. Welcome to my channel, Wings Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wayne. All right, Gemini. Tuning in to the month of June, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through for you. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. It takes you right to my book online page. All right, Gemini, let's get to your psychic tarot reading for the month of June. The overall energy is the Two of Wands in reverse. Feels like it's go time. Feels like you have strategized around something that you're passionate about, something you've been planning, and it feels like you're heading out. Wow. With the Wheel of Fortune on your side. It might feel a little weird or new. There's something new about, maybe you're moving. Maybe you are literally moving, traveling. It feels like you're leaving your home, leaving a comfort zone, somewhere that you've been very comfortable, but it feels like it's not the place you're supposed to be. It feels like you've been at a way station, a rest spot for a while. And there's something, it's been a challenge for you to recognize what you really want and go for what you want. The challenge, okay, because it looks like in the past, whenever you felt that you would go after something you desired, there was a lot of blowback, betrayal. I get that in the past, others did not like you centering yourself and going for what you wanted. They felt that you should center them instead and give to them. And I'm getting here that there might have been some type of tradition, some type of traditional way of being. There's something very important about this energy, Gemini. There's something about taking action in the month of June towards what you've been. It's like you're going after everything despite worries, despite in the past having others sabotage, maybe even self-sabotage. And it feels like you're showing yourself what you're capable of, despite the odds, despite the fears. And it looks like there are a lot of fears and anxiety coming up, but you're doing it anyway. It feels like you're focusing on whatever this is. It feels like whatever it is that you're creating in the month of June, it's for yourself. And that makes all the difference in this. Wow. Oh, I feel like, yeah, Gemini. All right. Well, it is your time. It's the month of June. So you must be feeling your own Gemini energy, feeling empowered to celebrate you, to go after what you want. It feels like it's going to be very different this time because you are very different this time. All right, Gemini. Let's look at the hidden blessings in the month of June. Are the Hanged Man in reverse. Feels like you've been stuck or in a comfort zone for a while, unable to really move. But now it feels like you've by being in that stuck place, you've been able to see things from a different perspective, and it feels like you're enlightened. So now, oh, wow. Okay, so what got you stuck were some emotions, some unprocessed emotions. Boy, you've had to be really patient for this. There's this stuck feeling and temperance. It feels like it's also created a lot of confusion. I'm scratching my head like how to get out of this. It feels like you might be feeling stuck at the beginning of the month, not able to make things work, but it feels like you're supposed to stay. It's a timing thing. It feels like you're processing through some emotions, some difficult emotions maybe that happened after a breakup. Oh, okay. Gemini, it looks like you had to become someone pretty tough to protect yourself, maybe from a breakup, from a lot of imbalance and betrayal in your past. It looks like if you're experiencing some stuck energy at the beginning of June, it feels like you are transforming from the protective person you had to become into someone else. It feels like you're leaving behind a more defensive version of yourself, colder, head over heart. Because you had to. It feels like you had to become someone very tough. And what's hidden is you can now thank that version of you. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for tolerating so much. But it feels like you're letting that version of you rest and you're bringing in a new version of you that's an adventurer, that's healed, that's your own authority. And as you grieve this version of you and appreciate that version of you, it feels like it's time to let go of the fighter. It doesn't mean that you won't ever access that gear and that part of you, but it feels like a lot of your defensive energies have kind of led you to where you are now, and now it's time to become someone different again. Wow. All right, what you're leaving behind, Gemini, is the Page of Swords in reverse. Looks like you're leaving behind. You're leaving behind, it feels like ways of doing things that don't work. Ignorance. And people who can't learn, who are immature and who lie, who aren't interested in communicating the truth, aren't interested in a new way of being. So what's really beautiful here is it feels like you are really stepping into your ability to kind of shapeshift, honestly, to be different versions of yourself. You're not just a one-trick pony. You have many gears, many aspects of who you can tap into, who you can show up as. And it feels like you've done the work to shift who you are, and what you're leaving behind are just old ways of being that no longer suit you. People who also aren't interested in the same things. It doesn't feel like you're making them out to be monsters. It just feels like, I just don't think we're a good fit. Feels like you're letting people, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not going to continue to keep putting energy and effort into relationships that don't work, that I'm not interested in, where I'm the only one putting in the work and the effort. Wow, really awesome. All right, Gemini, how to get the most of the month of June. Celebrate, have fun, enjoy this time. 4 of Wands. That also feels like happy home, joy. It feels like you're creating a home environment that's very happy. Something, wow, 4. It looks like you're creating stability for yourself, something that you really love, something that you're passionate about. It feels like you are starting where you live and pouring a lot of love and care and energy into your environment and enjoying the people around you, celebrating, having fun, being around friends, being around people who do care about you, who care about you. Wow. Oh. You know what's interesting? It feels like as you're out there having fun and celebrating, maybe this is like a birthday. Happy birthday. As you allow people to celebrate you, there's something about just being joyful and light and loving, and that, boom, it like loosens up the energy and you step into 10 of Pentacles. That is definitely how to get the most of your month. Have fun, celebrate, rejoice in you and who you are, and it feels like your finances as a side effect of lightening up, of allowing others to pour into you, allowing others to celebrate you, allowing others to celebrate your birthday, celebrate who you are. It feels like energetically, it looks like it's just washing through your system. And it starts with, it feels like your heart space opening up, but it opens up lower chakras so you are comfortable, so you trust, and you're just in the flow of allowing, of receiving, and it sets you up for receiving a lot of abundance. Let's see if we can get any clarity, any more on. It looks like you are recognizing that your abundance, your finances, are affected by your happiness, and happiness in the home, not just blowing up, just woohoo, Wendy said to go have fun and ignore it. Not that, but how important a balanced life, how important being around people, cultivating friendships, cultivating people who care about you, want to celebrate you. It looks like you're just showing yourself that the side effect of nurturing and caring relationships, by allowing people to love and care for you, that you also attract in a lot of abundance, a lot of luck energy. Wow, beautiful. All right, Gemini, what's supporting you in the month of June? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's interesting. A lack of finances. It feels like you're doing less and receiving more. okay, you're doing less and receiving more. Again, there's something about your willingness to move out, move away, to leave the comfort zone. Boy, that came up. That was the first message. There's a stagnancy that I'm tuning into. You are able to be comfortable in an environment even though you're not happy. You tolerate, and it feels like you're teaching yourself that that is not loving, that you want to love your life, you want to love and enjoy. It feels like once you start centering your experience and making moves towards what you desire, you have a real potential here. Potential is just that. It's the beginning energy. You have to add to it and nurture this to grow it. And it feels like you are showing yourself what doesn't work by tolerating, by head down, by not enjoying life. That does not work. By loving yourself and filling your own cup, that seems to be working. And it also looks like anybody who feels that you deserve less, that anybody who invalidates your emotions or your experience, it feels like you are letting go. Yeah, you're realizing that those who invalidate you, your experience, how you're seeing things, that has led to a lot of unhappiness in the past, a lack of joy. It's created a nightmare scenario, and it's allowed people to mentally manipulate you in relationships. You've been manipulated a lot in the past, and it looks like you're getting yourself out of that nightmare. Wow, good job, Gemini. All right, what to be mindful of in the month of June? Definitely the Magician. You are as above, so below. You are bringing in what you would prefer. You're showing yourself how to co-create with the universe. It's a very powerful lessons here in the month of June. Yeah, I think you're realizing that others have a very limited perspective of who you are. And just because they couldn't see these wonderful qualities in you, it feels like people have manipulated you in the past, made you center their beliefs, their experiences, but you're letting go of that. You're letting go of these limiting beliefs. You're no longer allowing others to treat you like an option. And you're also realizing that you have a lot of options, and you're just picking whatever is the most exciting and going towards that. It's like you're showing yourself how to manifest, how to co-create with the universe, how to get what you would prefer out of this life experience. It feels like you're really owning your life. This is my life. And so I need to, if I'm unhappy, I need to make the changes. I need to make some shifts. Nobody else's job is to make me happy. It's my job. Feels like you're in a very powerful way taking the energies of what you don't prefer and creating what you would prefer. So, all right, Gemini, I hope that's helpful. Have a great month.